Hey, Bar Walsh here from Gibson USA, and today I'm excited to show you, new for 2013, the Les Paul X. The LPX is the height of technology, combining robotic tuning with 18 onboard effects, acoustic guitar emulations, different pickup combinations of famous guitars, and true analog pickup emulations of a lot of famous pickups and guitars. So I've got a lot to cover here, so I'm going to go pretty quickly, but here the first three banks in here from your gear shift knob are straight pickup sounds. So you'll have the Firebird pickup, and then there you have like a telly sound. Then Firebird sound again, then 335. And Firebird again. So what we can do is take and use EQs to mimic some very famous guitar sounds, and you can just get an infinite amount of those. And you can also edit all those in the software to create thousands of pickups and flash them into the guitar. The guitar is also infinitely upgradable because you can actually flash in different sounds that you create on the computer as well. From there we go into, there's some really cool single coil sounds. And add a little reverb here. Very simple to do. Just turn the blue knob and you got some verb. Or I can turn it off. That simple. Les Paul type sounds, double humbucker. Want to add some distortion? All you have to do is turn one of these tog pots, and we call them tog pots because they toggle and they turn, so like a pot. So I can turn this, and I got a little distortion going on there. It's kind of a older kind of rat type pedal sound. Now we got some acoustic sounds. These are some of my favorite. This is like a J45. Little resonator for you. Small body. Here we have a coarse affected guitar. And J200. Simply adding some reverb in on top of that. Then we go into some of the modulation effects. And from there you can see you can get some really cool like a, different modulation affected basses. And you know how the rest of that goes. Then you got some delays in bank 6. These are really, really cool. For example, you have a looper. And this digital delays, analog delays. Then you got some distortions. Now, one of the cool things, some reverbs, forgot about those. Halls, plates, all kinds of different reverbs. Then you get into some distortions. And one of the things that's cool about this guitar is that you can actually edit on the guitar. On the side here, I have some parameter controls that affect EQs, time delays. So you can custom create patches, anything that you want to on this guitar. And if you say you want like kind of a metal sound, 90 metal sound, you can start with the baseline distortion we have in here. But I'd say I want to add more gain to that. I just simply click this twice. This is going to turn lavender, and I'm going to come up here to the compressor, and I'm going to add, with the compressor here, I'm going to cut the gate and the threshold down and the sustain up. So now let's say I want to add some EQ to that. Flick this down to EQ now that we're in edit mode. Simply turn this and I can start EQing and adding on top of the compressor. So then if I want to add something, let's say some reverb, we'll be down in this and then go through the different types of reverb and add. A little plate reverb there. And I keep building and add delay and chorus and whatever I want to. To save this sound, it's real simple. All I have to do is move the switch. Bam! The thing's saved and I have a new sound. Say I don't like that, I want to go back to the factory default, no sweat. All I have to do, 1, 2, 3, and it's going back and restoring the original factory default sound. Then you can go into some of the specialty things that we've put in here in Bank 9. One of my favorites, I believe, is the Octaver. You have some metal distortions. And there's just a million things you can do with this guitar. Even an L5 we have in here at the very end. It's just amazing because what we did in development of this is that we actually took these guitars and tried to match the EQs that signature to the guitar was giving. We got pretty close on some of them. I'm really, really happy with the sounds we've got out of this. The other thing this guitar can do that's really, really incredible is it has the ability to connect to pedals via Bluetooth. And so you don't have any cables gunking everything up. And the pedals tell you everything you're doing on the guitar. Every time you turn a knob, it's going to reflect that on the pedal. And I'm going to show you that in a second. The thing with this guitar, though, is that any of the parameters or any of the patches can be put anywhere on the guitar that you want to put them. It's really, really simple to operate once you get the hang of it. There's only a few buttons. If you've ever operated a pedal board, it's that simple. It's not any more complicated than that. And the thing is, it's right at the tip of your hand. So if I wanted just a little reverb on my L5, all I do is turn a button and I have it. I'll be here all week. Try the Ville. Okay, now I'm going to refresh my tuning. Push down the gray tog pot here, and I am going to strum, and the guitar is going to let me know when it's finished. There we go, and we're perfectly back in tune again. As we have the pedals hooked up now, it's completely Bluetooth, and you can run the pedals on batteries too if you want to. But as you notice, everything I'm doing on the guitar is being reflected on the pedals now. So it's telling me how much reverb I'm adding or what kind of effect I might be using, what preset I'm in as it's going through all these right now. And so you don't have to memorize all the presets, because the pedals are going to tell you everything you need to know, down to what your percentage of your distortion is being dialed in and out there. You can see it's going from 0 all the way to 99. So that's really cool. The other cool thing about the pedals is that you have a volume control, a wah, an octaver pedal that you can use, or a rotary, and these are all programmable on the pedals. Plus, anytime I hit one of these buttons, you can see it's going to change the guitar wirelessly for me. This is an audio cable only, and it changes the preset. So that's pretty darn cool. Let's try to get that in the shot again there. You see as I'm moving through these. So that's really great. You can also change pickups with your feet. You can change the selector with your feet, presets. There's all kinds of stuff you can program this guitar to do. So it's really a system about being open-ended and customizable. You're never ever stuck with what you have in here. And the editor is incredibly powerful. And I'm going to show you the computer interface that also comes with this package now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a G node, and what a G node does is it allows you, with a stereo cable, connect from the LPX into this digitally the second you plug it in. It's USB in the back to the computer, or ADAT out light pipe. You have 2 analog outs, but when you go in, it's 48K, 24-bit, pure digital audio. So this goes into your computer here, and it allows you to use the Gibson software that comes with the LPX to customize thousands of pickup sounds. There's a 9-band parametric in there for the pickups, a 6-band post-distortion EQ, there's a 31-band graphic, and tons of time-based effects, modulations, distortions, and all the cool stuff that you could just, basically create anything in any sound that you can wrap your mind around, really. So this is the future. Gibson is cutting edge. The difference is between what we do and what other companies do is it's all analog based from the guitar. We're not using digital math to recreate these sounds. We were actually using the pickup just like you would a normal guitar, plug it into your pedal board, and then it comes out into the amplifier. That's the same thing we're doing, but we're able to use that DSP to recreate some of these really cool sounds with EQs. So it's all natural sounding. So you're not going to get a lot of artifacts and false sounding tones out of it. So it's Gibson, it's pure tone, it's the future. Get you one today, the LPX from Gibson USA.